Hello, fellow space explorers, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We are working our way through the History of Spaceflight DLC. We made it up into the 50s at this point. It's kind of a long time ago. But at the moment, we're not doing a mission right now. At the moment, we are trying to design a plane that's going to allow us to fly around in the areas near the Kerbal Space Center and ideally grab a bunch of science. The problem that I'm having is that the plane that I'm trying to design just isn't working very well. I don't know if it just doesn't have enough thrust, or there's just way too much weight, or whatever. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, as much as I don't like using these kinds of wings, I need more lift. And it's just, I think that's just kind of what we're gonna have to do. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes and try to reconfigure this from a jet-y kind of design and do more of a glider, more of like oh my god, what's the word for when the wings are on the top? I don't even remember anymore. Like, so this is a low wing cantilever, high wing. Low wing cantilever design versus a high wing kind of suspension design. So I think I'm gonna switch over to that and then see if I can figure out how to make that work. Do more of a Cessna jet kind of thing, or Cessna style thing, than a low wing jet. But anyways, let me get to work on that, and then I'll bring you back once I have what I hope is a decent design. Okay, no idea if this is actually going to work, but this big massive wing surface here should be plenty for the lift and plenty of control back here. We've got our capsule here for our science guy with all the science mods back there. Let's make sure that we are fully equipped there. We got a decent thrust to weight. We got a decent thrust to weight ratio. Actually, let me we don't need all that fuel. It's a lot of extra weight to be carrying around. Okay. That actually gives us a much better flight profile. Okay. So let's try. Well, let's save this first, and then let's go test it out and see. Oh. Too many parts. I don't remember where I see that. Oh, it's hidden off the edge of my screen. I think it says 36. I'm having to look at my recording to see, but I think it says 36. Am I able to get 36 parts? And what's my max? I mean, there isn't really anything I can afford to get rid of. Because I want this little landing gear here. Actually, let's turn the steering off for that. I'm not sure what I can afford to get rid of. I kind of need the engines. Like, every part that's on here is a part that I need. I suppose I could try to get rid of one of the fuel tanks. I guess it doesn't need to be this long. Okay, let's just do that then, I guess. We'll put this forward. Take this off, take this off, put that there. I mean, I guess technically that works. It just looks... I hate that you almost always have to build short little stubby planes like this. I know they assume you're going to build like a fighter style kind of thing, but I don't know. All right, so are we able to launch now? Can't support over 30 parts. So I'm going to have to get rid of these engines, these extra engines then. Because that's like 6 parts right there. So what are we down to now? 27? That means I can bring, well, I mean, I guess this will work. I don't know, let's give it a try. All right. Not exactly how I wanted this to go, but whatever. We just need to get this thing flying so that we can actually get out to do some science here. Oh yeah, this is way better. Okay, this is actually flyable. Seems like. Let's just make sure we can actually land this thing. If we can land it on this flat area then with relative ease, then we should be able to land it on the more rolly, hilly areas over there without... Ooh, ooh, ooh. If we can set this down, then I think we'll be okay. Huh. Oh, we're like a U2 right now. Look at this. This is insane. I don't understand why this part didn't crash. This is kind of stupid. But, yeah, let's... Okay. Not how I was expecting that to work. I'm not really sure what the solution to that is. Because we need to be able to land. We have our brakes on. I don't know why it won't stop. Come on, come to a stop. Yeah, we need to fix that because that was a little bit unreasonable. Why did it blow up though? I didn't really hit that hard, and these ended up going just fine. I don't understand. I've never had this much of a problem trying to do this. So I'm guessing that they're a little too low. But now that's too high. Let's oh, not what I was trying to do. It's also not what I'm trying to do. Let's try bringing it. It shouldn't matter how far out they are, but I like to have it nice and wide because if you put them on the fuselage, it'll like boom, 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 back and forth because it's very hard to get stability if you don't have wide landing gears. But let's do that. Where's my center of gravity? I'm gonna move it forward just a little, just one more, just so it's not sticking out of the visual here. Actually, can I afford to shift it once a little bit back and still not have to see it? That... Okay, that hides it at least. And we're still reasonably far away from the center. You don't want to have it too far. You don't want to have it right on the center of gravity because then it'll be like bouncing up and down as you go down the runway. All right, I guess let's try it again. I don't know. I don't know what the, I don't know why the landing gear decided to just... Okay, boom, boom, and hold on. EVA report. Off we go. Oh, maybe... no, the angle of the gears looks good. I was gonna say, from this angle, the angle of the gear, the way the wheels was on the ground, the wheels are on the ground, looked kind of weird, but I think it's fine. Okay, let's try this again. I'm glad that we have good air authority, but now we got to figure out this whole landing thing, because the way that ended up happening is not going to work at all. If I can't land on flat ground like this, then we have an issue. And I suppose I could try additional landing gears. It's gonna look really stupid, though. Just try to minimize our descent here. Okay, that works. So it works, I guess I just hit the ground too hard or something. I keep forgetting that I have to manually tell the other guy to come. Oh. Why did it take our science guy out? That's fine. We're gonna recover the spacecraft. We're gonna recover the aircraft anyways. It's just that's kind of annoying. Okay. Well, we got some science out of that. So at least now we know we can fly it. Let's make sure we have our scientist in the deal here. And then we'll take off, and we'll fly around the various areas trying to collect science. I'm not sure why he... I think I detached this, and that took him out of it. That's probably what happened. All right, cool. So let's save that. We'll fly, and let's go grab some more science so we can hopefully unlock another tier of stuff. Because that would be pretty sweet. Not R, T. Okay, we'll just leave this up for now because ideally there's going to be a bunch of science being done. So every time we go into a new zone, we'll be able to collect information from the various things that are there. So we'll fly out over the ocean, see if there's anything to collect over there. Then we'll fly back around towards the mountains and see if and grab a couple of different zones that I know are over there. This up like right here so it's easier to see. Okay, doesn't seem like there's any doesn't seem like what's going on here? Doesn't seem like there's any crew reports available or any kind of science available over here by the water. So let's go over here. This little green zone area over here, the little green area over here is its own zone, and then there's another zone, kind of like foothills or whatever here, and then you can go up into the mountains and actually get science over there. And you can get science up in the air and down on the ground. I think what we'll do for this first run is just fly over everything and get the stuff from the air, and then later, if we need more science, we can attempt landings over here, because the landings become progressively more difficult as you go through these different areas. So we'll fly over here. Ideally, we should get some science here in a second. Here we go. Do we not have... Oh, not all of these. Like the goo is atmosphere dependent. I forgot about that. So having the goo with us doesn't help. It's altitude dependent, not location specific. I forgot that was a thing. Right, so can we afford to speed up our time? Okay. Soon we should get another another option for science. We'll be in the foothills. Start climbing. There's a desert area on the other side of the mountains, too, so we'll head over there, and then we'll do our best to attempt a landing. Okay, we're not going to get the foothills? Oh, do we have to... I was pretty sure that there was science to be had over in this direction. I am confused as to why. Oh. I forgot that I had to collect it. That would explain that, huh? Okay. Let's continue on towards the desert, I guess. Come on, climb, climb, climb. Whoa, that's not controllable. I really wish that the RCS worked better in, or the SAS worked better in Time Warp. I'm trying to remember where the desert is. I know it's over here somewhere. It's gotta be this way. We not in chase him. Is this not the desert? You collected it all, right? Oh, don't want to crash. Not trying to crash. Not trying to crash. Not trying to crash. Come on. I'm pretty sure this is the desert area, isn't it? Whoa. Here we go. Now we got some stuff. Deploy all, collect all. Okay, I would love to land down here, but let's try to land. I just have a feeling it's not going to go very well because of this, the surface out here looks flat from up here, but once you get down low, it becomes very apparent that there's a bunch of rolling hills and stuff. But I also kind of want, I'm also kind of being impatient, and I want to get a nice quick recovery. So if we can be super careful about this, it'll take less time for us to land here and then recover than it would to even time warp all the way back and try to do a landing over there. So let's see if we can finagle this. We have to be going as slow as possible. I really need to have a good idea of where the ground is. We need to be going as slow as possible. Fortunately, there's no speed break like there is in DCS, so we just gotta kind of sit here and wait for the speed to bleed off. If we hit the ground going too fast, it's going to yank off our landing gear, and we definitely don't want that. Get our brake preset, so that way when we hit the ground... Oh no. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. That went surprisingly well. Okay, I can live with that. That worked out pretty well. Let's recover the plane. See how much science we have. Oh man, that was nerve-wracking. That was nerve-wracking. We got up to 71. That's why you do the science that way. Holy shnikes. Okay, so yeah, we can't afford anything up here, but I would like to. I don't think there's any science that I'm particularly. Oh. I don't know. I actually do really want that. That's a very good piece to have. And we're like, I'd like to get the Terrier engine, but we're still, you know, we're still a ways off from orbital flight. And this is the only thing this is only useful in space flight. So I think we're gonna go ahead and grab this so that we can add the Science Junior We'll add the science. I'm not going to do it this episode because we spent enough time on space planes. But I think what we're not going to fly it this episode. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out this part here for the science, or maybe just add a science junior in the middle. Where's my science junior? Because it's not that big of a piece. Or I can do like that, and then I can take this off and put that there, and then put that there. Let's check out our center of gravity. That's fine. I want to go ahead and move the. Oh, you know what? But that is a problem having that so far away. Can I move? Well, I don't need these anyways, right? Because these are altitude dependent. So the mystery goo isn't going to help me. So let's take this and put it right. I'm not a fan of the way that vertical stabilizer is cutting everything off, but it is what it is. I'm going to waste a bunch of time on it. Let's see. Let me put this back over here. We'll take this and we will put it back straight up now because we don't need it to be at an angle. We'll take this and put it... We'll turn it. Put it right there. Where's my thermometer? Take our thermometer and put it like off to the side or something. Oh no, we can do like that. Let's do like that. I'm a big fan of symmetry. So we'll put it right there. We'll put that one right there. So now we have the science junior there. We have the, we have all the science that we can do that ideally is, I don't know, is this location specific? I guess we'll find out the next time we fly. Let's adjust our wings so that they're further back. I'm not a fan of the way that this is sitting. It looks dumb. And then when we open this, this is all going to be in the way, but hopefully this isn't in the way of the Kerbal that needs to come out. Anyways, we spent enough time on that, so let's go ahead. Now that we have the Science Junior, we can do some more experiments in our space flight. So let's go ahead and grab the next mission, which is going to be this Hermes, I think. The Hermes A2 missile was a tactical ballistic missile. It's a single-stage, single-stage test rocket. Proved the technology of large solid rocket motors. Let's see. So we need to launch the Hermes surface-to-air missile to 27 kilometers, basically. So it just needs to be unmanned, reach the altitude, and it does need to be destroyed. So let's go ahead and accept that. Doesn't seem like it was a multi-stage thing, so we'll just go ahead and do maybe a solid rocket motor with a proto something. The Stay Put offers the ultimate solution in crew safety. A lightweight sphere equipped with remote receivers and relay control from the ground carries no crew at all. So let's start using this as our probe. Ideally that will work. And then we can put ourselves a nice big fuel tank. Oh. We don't have any adapters yet either. Right? We don't have any adapters yet. I'm not sure what my solution to that is. Can we put a... I was gonna say, can we put a big aerodynamic cone on top of it? That would be cool. Unfortunately, it does not appear that we can do that. Am I able to put a parachute on top of it? No. I'm not a big fan of that core. You can't really do anything with it. I don't really want to continue using command pods for this because it's kind of unrealistic. I mean, I guess realistically, we have this, which does give us control. Am I able to just put a parachute on top of that? And I wish I had the bigger parachutes. Can I put a cone on top of that? Let's see. I mean, that kind of works, I guess. We just need the control module. But do I have to have some kind of command pod in there? Is that... Oh, it just needs to be destroyed. I don't have to recover anything. I mean, we can try this. I just don't want to if we don't need the command pod, why waste the money on it? I mean, I know we have plenty of money, but... Okay. We'll put this thumper booster on there, just because. What's the... 1690? Yeah, that should be plenty. Let's do... because it's supposed to be a missile, so we don't need any kind of detachment or anything else. We just need control. We'll do 4, because I was having issues with roll control when I had only 3 on there, so yeah. Ideally... Well, I'll wait till we have one that we need to recover, because I want to put the Science Junior on there for the science part, but that's... for now, let's put the Science Junior on there so we can just get the science from the landing pod, and then hopefully that will tell us... Yeah, that'll tell us... Let's see... save... I should have opened my other one. I have a sounding rocket saved, but I wasn't thinking about it. Anyways, we can go out to the launch pad, get our reading, and if it just says surface of Kerbal, then we know that we don't have to worry about... Okay, so these are location specific, so that's good to know. Okay, so let's recover that, grab the little bit of science that we got from that. I don't want to waste a Science Junior just sending it up to destroy it, because we're not going to recover this. So we'll take... Oh, I thought we went back to... Whatever. I didn't revert. That's why that didn't happen. All right, so let's take this off. We'll put this over here. We'll worry about the Science Junior a little later. We're definitely going to make sure we fly back around and put that on our jet. But for now, let's do our sounding test here. I forgot, what's the distance that we need to reach? It's like 42, I don't remember. 27.5 kilometers. So let's get some SAS going here, and off we go. So we'll get up to 1,000 meters, start our turn over. I wish I had access to a smaller version of the control fins there, because that looks kind of ridiculous. But it's all they gave us. Alright. Let's SpaceX this and have it go back down retrograde. I was told that you can go out and then... Oh, here we go. Very nice. Okay, cool. So once you leave the atmosphere... Once you leave... Dude, what is it? This is like flying... Okay, that's cool. Boom. Okay, so we should be good. Let's go back to the Space Center. And ideally, we should have completed that mission. Thank you to the viewer that reminded me that you actually have to go back to normal time once you exit the atmosphere to reset that part. And then you can access the faster time once you are clear of the atmosphere. So thank you for that, because that is very helpful. Hermes A3, 1953, 58... 58. Okay, here we go. Another ballistic missile, single-stage liquid propellant. There's no material requirement, but we're going to go ahead and accept this, and then I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode, because I just looked at the timer, and we were at 30 minutes. So hopefully you guys had lots of fun watching me fly around in the crazy airplane and doing that one little mission. That was very nice. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more viewers so they can come have fun right along with us. If you are not subscribed, please consider doing so now so that when the next video comes out, it shows up in your feed. And I'm looking for cool ideas for exclusive content to start creating for those of you who have an interest in supporting me as a creator. You know, YouTube is only going to do so much once that finally becomes an option, and I'd like to just establish a presence outside of that. So leave suggestions for that kind of content, the things you'd like to see, down in the comments section, along with your feedback for the video. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you for the next one.